Hello everyone, it's Jordy Pearson here, and I'm currently in the Torrance Barrens No Light Zone with my partner in crime and co-worker Daniel.
Hi!
Yeah, you're on camera now, you're going to be YouTube famous again.
Cool, man, I'm down.
The big plan today is to get some time-lapse photography actually. I'm finally getting into time-lapse work. So trying to get the time-lapse of, I'm going to set up in a minute here, because I've got this row of clouds moving across the horizon. And I've got the lake in front of me, large pond, small lake. Got the scrub trees here. And then tonight we're going to do time lapses of the Milky Way as long as the clear weather persists. And then we're hopefully going to bug out before it rains too much tomorrow. So I'm going to go get set up for a shot, and then I will tell you sort of what I'm going to be doing. We have found our location, I believe, now with the 24-70. We're at 70 millimeters. Looking at this direction where the clouds are sort of disappearing off to that side. Got those trees in my foreground, and then the hill in the distance, and the clouds are my background. With just this nice, it looks like a meadow, it's actually all underwater, don't let it fool you. That's sort of my foreground. So I'm going to fire up my time-lapse program here and just dial in my settings. So we're at ISO 100. The aperture's at f8. Time for my shutter is 8 seconds. I've got 10-stop ND filter on here, as well as my circular polarizer. And I'm gonna do a lapse of, let's see here. I'm gonna have an interval 10 seconds, I think. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna start with 300 shots at 10-second interval, capturing stills, and yeah, just stills. We're just going to capture stills, and there we go. Now I'm going to take my hat off. I'm going to put it onto the camera in order to keep the camera a little cooler in the sun. Now I'm going to get in the shade out of the sun. I need to put sunscreen on eventually too, probably. Yeah, that actually looks kind of funny out there.
That's awesome.
Alright, so we'll check back in a little bit. Well, we survived another hike.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it. Yeah. We did the shorter of the two loops here at Torrance Barrens. That being said, the shorter of the two loops is actually a bit longer right now because half the trail's underwater, so you have to deviate a lot and walk over all the rocky ridges. But it's a good time. It took us, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
2 hours, 2 hours 15 to do it.
Walk, yeah.
So it was nice. A couple kilometers down. Now we're just waiting for our dinner to finish rehydrating. And then we're waiting for the stars to come out. Although, as you can see behind me to the north, there's a big anvil head cloud forming there. But everything's been going due east, so I don't think we're going to see anything tonight. Unless, well, we might see some lightning in the distance, which would be kind of cool. Might get some photographs there too. But yeah, we're going to go and eat. We'll see you later. Hello everyone. We're hiding in the tent.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes are absolutely terrifying out there today.
It's really bad.
I'm going to show you here. I'm actually going to put the camera up to the ceiling. And if you can see through the mesh, look at how many of them there are inside the fly on the outside the mesh of this tent. That is what's keeping us from going back outside. That is just pure
So you get the
terror. The camera's outside. The camera's out there shooting. But we're not. We are not going out there because we have tried.
Oh, you should get the snacks.
Oh yes, we do need to get the snacks though. The snacks are important. But the mosquitoes are so thick and so persistent. We have doused ourselves in bug spray and it has not done a thing. They literally, look at it this way. I had to run around for 10 minutes in circles while setting up the camera for the latest time lapse so that I wouldn't die from blood loss as these things swarmed. And then when I put the camera on the tripod, I had to finish setting up the time lapse. I was down below the camera, so I was looking up into the sky, which still has a little tiny bit of light in it. And how do I put this? The sky was darkened by the massive mosquitoes over my head. There had to be, if I was looking at a cube or a sphere around a foot in diameter around my camera, there was over 100 of them just in this little tiny area of air right over my camera. No thank you. That is enough for me to call it quits. Well, I survived the Torrance Barrens adventure. I've already returned Dan back to his place of residence. And then I was on the way home, and I was driving along, and off in the distance I could see this storm system brewing over there. So I think I'm gonna set up a nice time lapse here. I've found a spot, and I'm gonna see if I can get a nice angle here, and then do another time lapse, see how it goes. Alright, so I've been shooting my time lapse for almost an hour now. The sky's really changed. The storm is almost upon me here. It's got some gaps and it's mainly gonna pass to the north of me actually, which is kind of neat because I'm hoping I can actually capture the curtains of rain as they move past me on the horizon. I think it'll be kind of neat. So far the lighting's been pretty consistent as well, so overall I think this is gonna work out alright. Hopefully in another hour this will be done and the storm will move past me. Well, as you can probably hear, the storm's bearing down on me now. I'm going to turn the camera around because you're going to love this view. It's just incredible. There's so much energy in this thing. There's not much visible lightning actually, but it is just constantly rumbling and cracking overhead right now. So I've got the wall of the storm coming at me here, and it's moving so quickly you can actually see it, even in this view. You can see it moving across the terrain here. It's just moving so quickly, it's insane. And actually here comes the rain. So I think, the rain's coming. We're gonna get in the car now just because I don't feel like getting all my cameras completely coated in rain. There's one thing I don't like, it's getting the cameras wet. Even though weather sealing and all that stuff, I'd rather keep it dry. But yeah, this has been a really cool storm to watch coming in. So now, it's off for home. Gonna take some pictures of, or not take some pictures, I'm gonna edit my photos, my time lapses. We're gonna see what we got out of this today. And last night on the road trip. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.